know that the use of synthetic marijuana is spreading very quickly. In 2009, nationwide there were 14 calls to control centers regarding the issue. As of November 15th of this year, there have already been more than 2,000 calls. Yet there's nothing that law enforcement can do to stop the sale and use of synthetic marijuana. That's because this incredibly dangerous product, which is designated to mimic the effects of marijuana, is still legal to sell, buy, and possess in our state. It's often sold in local tobacco shops, in convenience stores or gas stations. It's labeled as incense and comes with a warning label that says it's not for human consumption. But those labels are meaningless compared to the lure of a legal high.
Synthetic cannabinoids are the most recent advent of the so-called designer drugs. Drugs that are pharmaceuticals created or reformulated in attempts to avoid current laws and therefore avoid our ability to control their use. It's interesting to note that this particular use of synthetic cannabinoids sold as these herbal incenses first appeared on the internet in 2004, spread quickly and rapidly in terms of their abuse, first in Europe and now in the United States of America. Reports began in earnest in 2008, and by 2009, products Spice, K2, and other similar names are springing up and being sold across this country. It is a serious problem. Young people are putting themselves in danger. This is like playing Russian roulette with chemicals. You don't know what's in these substances. You don't know the power of this material, and it can quickly overwhelm you and cause serious problems. In addition, those using this substance are behind the wheel of cars, putting at risk all of the citizens in our state.
But within the last 2 weeks, the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration has solicited what they want is they want cases reported to them, such as the case involving Ms. Yuri's son, plus they want other information from state agencies around the country as to what's happening with these products in their states. They're collecting this information because they are considering emergency rulemaking to place these in Schedule 1 in the federal schedules. It's still, however, important to have them in the state schedules so that prosecution can happen under state law. We dealt with another substance called BZP, which is an ecstasy substitute. I got one call from, it was the Olmsted County Attorney's Office. We had not yet scheduled that in this state. They found someone with 1,000 doses of it a block away from one of the high schools in Rochester. They couldn't prosecute under state law, and it didn't meet the threshold for prosecution under federal law. So it's still, I think, important to have it scheduled under state law.